In a recent video where I explored if Felix is the most dominant athlete in his discipline, not only did a lot of comments think cubing was not a sport, a lot of my friends in college were just absolutely flaming me for even thinking cubing could be a sport. In this video, we're going to explore what makes a sport, and if cubing could be classified as one. The definition of a sport is an activity involving physical exertion and skill, in which an individual or team competes against another or others for entertainment. Cubing quite obviously has skill, and other cubers compete against each other. That part of the definition is pretty irrefutable. The more controversial part is the physical exertion part of the definition. To me, if cubers can get injured, then it requires some kind of physical exertion. We see cases like Cuber's thumb. Dr. Douglas Waugh of Canada even wrote a letter to the Boston Medical Journal in 1981, saying, in reference to his injury, "This is not only irritating, it also gets me into trouble in move sequences, and I have discovered that it has caused a hitherto undescribed sports injury, Cuber's thumb." I also find that there's a strong physical barrier in terms of turn speed. A non-cuber cannot overnight have the turn speed as me, and likewise, I cannot just quickly develop the turn speed as someone like Matti Hirota Inaba. In one of my earlier videos on this channel, I tried to recreate Matti's extremely fast 3.08, and I only got a high 3 after several attempts. I concluded in that video that my muscles and my wrist were just not developed enough to get the 3.08. Because of this amount of physical exertion and the physical barriers to different turn speeds, I believe cubing can then be classified as a sport. As of now, the World Cube Association is attempting to gain sports recognition status, which could open the doors for really cool opportunities for cubing as a whole. I will say though, just on like a human level, it's like kind of hard for me to just say that like a cuber is an athlete. I think there's probably like a different definition of someone who like competes in a sport versus an athlete. It's just like pretty weird for me to just get around saying that. So in that case, I really do believe that cubing can be considered a sport. I really don't know how much the jump is though to then calling cubers athletes, and if that's ever really the proper definition for us, or if cubing can fall under some other umbrella. Until next time, I guess I'll see you guys on the other side.